All right, y'all, good morning. How are you doing this morning? It is a chilly morning. It was 32 degrees. I left the house this morning. Well, you can see a little bit better this way, but where I want to go is up that way. It's just too thick. Fog's too thick. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of chill right here until that lifts. We probably got about 30 minutes or so before it does that. And so we're just gonna I caught some fresh skipjack this morning. We're on a point that comes out of this creek channel here. There has been some good fish caught here. My dad likes to sit right there, in case y'all was wondering. He sits right there on that point, and he's caught some good fish there. And I have over the years as well. But I couldn't make it no further without it being unsafe. So we are gonna get some rods out. I got a spot that I want to try. Actually, I guess I could. Let me see, what are we looking at? I guess I could suspend here. Yeah, we could do that real quick. We could just suspend for a little bit till that fog lifts. I mean, there's fish down there. I mean, why not? I forgot I still had these things rigged up from when we were suspending last trip, which we may end up doing more of that today also, but I'm not 100% sure. But we gotta let this fog lift, so in the meantime, we'll toss some baits out. Just kind of see if we can get us anything worthwhile. Because I caught some smaller skips like this, and I caught a dang mondo. But for right now, we're gonna get 3 pieces out of this dude and see if we can do any good with him right here. It's gonna be a high sky, probably high pressure day. All the things. But we are still gonna fish. Like I said, I got a spot that I want to get to. I haven't been to it in, years. So we're gonna remedy that today. I want to go check it out. We're gonna have good current until about noon, and then they're gonna slow it down. Really wish they'd, I get it. It's all based on, how much water we've got and flow and electricity that's needed, stuff like that, but just really wish they'd leave it alone. It's bad. I would sure like to have consistent current out here, but whatever. So we'll get us a few baits tossed down there. We'll just kind of chill out. So I'll show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So you can see, it's pretty clear here, but I got to go around that corner, and you cannot see, not with the glare of the sun. I know the camera kind of cuts out a lot of that glare, but it is a lot of glare, and I won't be able to see. I already had 2 of them big, I guess, ocean boats or whatever you want to call them. Already had 2 of them come through the fog. Not paying attention. I didn't see if they had any radar, so I guess they're just winging it. So there's fish moving around down there. Maybe we get lucky and get us we're starting off, the water temp this morning is 63 degrees. It got cold over the weekend. Like I said, this morning it was 32 degrees when I fired the truck up. So it's cold. Man, the sun's gonna come. It's gonna warm up about 50 degrees today, but Sure did drop that water temp. Well, that's a bite. I was sitting there watching the graph because I know I don't have this one turned on back here. And I was sitting there like, man, that's a good fish. I wonder if he's gonna bite. Heck yeah. I was there like, that's a good fish, because I already seen a couple of them come through. Yeah, that's a decent fish here. Oh yeah. He is not terrible by no means. I'm like, man, I said, there's a couple, because that's why I wasn't paying attention to the rod. Heck yeah. I probably shouldn't have leader flipped you, buddy. I probably shouldn't have. I mean, you were hooked good, but I was like, I was watching the graph. And I was like, what is that noise? Oh, yeah, there's a rod that's buried. God, oh yeah, you aren't going nowhere, buddy. I mean, he's a long, skinny fish, still covered in mud. So male. Heck yeah, check that dude out. Solid 15 pounder. 15, 16 pounder. I appreciate the crap out of that, buddy. Get the day started with a suspended bite. I was like, boy, look at them fish swimming by. Man, what's that noise? Oh. All right. Now that the fog has most definitely lifted, let's go make that run, because it is a pretty good run to get up where I want to go. But the good thing about it though is we'll be able to fish our way back, all that stuff. So won't be terrible. But yeah, let's get this stuff in. We'll make that run up there. And then see what we can get into. Like I said, I haven't fished up there in years. Take advantage of this current while we got it. Okay, so we made it. We're gonna park in front of this barge here. There is a big deep hole that it's kind of right in this area, and it goes around. I don't know, it's kind of a neat little setup, but the deep hole continues back up underneath it. Now, I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference for what we're trying to do, but we'll sit on it a little bit. There's more tie-ups on up that I want to take a look at, but I don't know if I should cast out to them or if I should just suspend. We've got fish moving down there, so I'll suspend it for a little bit. And we're at the leading inside edge of the hole. So we will just see. I'll throw some baits. Well, I'll also spin some baits out there and we'll see what happens. Move around this area. See if we can't come across. I don't know, there may be some old fish just kind of swimming around down there that wants to come up and get him some of this fresh skipjack. All right, give it a sit, and like I said, we can move around. We've got a couple other spots that we can hit right through here. Got some deep holes next to them. but it's hard structure in here. The water temp is actually warmer sitting right here than where it was when we were just at. So that might make a difference, I don't know. But we got fish moving down there, so we'll see. All right, well, let's move up to a different hole. There's another one right up above us. Let's see if we can't pull anything out of there. Didn't really see much going on here. Seen a few fish swimming around down there, but nothing spectacular. Let's go try this next hole up above us. Maybe there might be something up there. Okay, I just marked a really nice fish. He's on this is where the bottom of the hole is right here. But I marked a really nice fish right down there. Let the boat get settled, drop these rods down. We should be about 10 feet in front of them. I mean, a really nice fish. Made the old graph light up. We're in about 44 feet of water. See if we can coax this dude into eating real quick. That'd be ideal. How far are we from him? Yeah, there's activity down there too, so maybe not so much that fish, but there's other fish to be had down there. It's kind of what I thought. Oh, and he let go of it. I was like, why is that line so far that way? Because it was a fish on it. That's why it was so far back that way. Wasn't a big one. Not the one I saw, I promise you that. But he was just sitting there chilling with it until the boat moved. Okay, well, this hadn't been fruitful at all, except for one little bite. So let's go find something else. Just had a little fish down there gnawing on this, and that's about it. I seen me a pretty good spot on the way up. I want to go check it out. Put fresh bait on when we get there. All right, well, I've seen a lot of fish down here in this spot. Let's see if I'm in the, I need to go back some is what I need to do. Right there at the edge of that hole is where I seen them. I've seen quite a few of them. We're kind of on the inside edge of this current seam. There's an island right here. That should be about where I want to be. But I've seen quite a few fish coming in. Now, some of them looked all right. Didn't see no absolute giants. But I've seen some fish I'd like to have for sure. Yeah, that'll work. Make it mimic a headpiece. All right, let's get some. Yeah, there was quite a bit going on down there. So let's just see. Because we got an island right here, so I'm kind of in the, you can see that, which I want to cast for skipjacks right there. Getting some little bites, but nothing significant. See, the great thing about this little spot is what I'm going to do is I'm going to spot lock here. Yep, they got a little active, but we're going to spot lock here, then we're just going to kind of float back, spot lock again, because I did see quite a few fish coming up this little current seam here. But I got this spot, and then there's another spot on down. It's just absolutely loaded with structure. So I haven't fished it, which I don't come up this way often, hardly at all. But we will definitely check it out. So far, just some little bites. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, he came up and got it. Heck yeah. I couldn't get it out of the rod holder there for a minute. Probably a decent blue. That's about what I saw. Come on up here, buddy. Heck yeah, decent blue. How are you? There we go. I was wondering how he was hooked. Had it wrapped around your face, didn't you? Well, heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Still just as muddy as can be. Still just muddy as can be. Yeah, look at this dude. It's a solid 10, 12 pounder right there. Not too shabby. Heck yeah, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Well, he destroyed the head. I think I can get one more fish out of it because there ain't nothing wrong with this head. I'll just take it, put it right through the skull. Yeah, there's all kinds of fish moving down there. Just wish these little ones leave me alone. I want more like that one. There we go. About like the last one, I do believe. Yep, not a terrible one by no means. Heck yeah, buddy. Come on in here, you old muddy thing. Come on in here, you old muddy thing. I don't know how good you're hooked. How good are you hooked? Oh, you just Barely skint hooked, ain't you? That's all right. This is an old little male. Heck yeah, buddy. Just barely skinned hooked. That's okay. You dog. Hey, but caught's caught, right? Nothing like a good suspended bite. Boy, he is hateful. Let me get him out of here. I appreciate it, buddy. It's old big-headed male. Well, nothing wrong with that piece of bait. We'll send it back down there. Good deal. Now we just get old Greenie over there to catch a fish. We'll be doing all right. Because this is like we got the point of this island here, and there's a channel that swings on the inside of this island, and it's shallow over there. But I'll just show you. It's kind of a neat little setup. So if you look, this is the main channel, and so this is the island here that we're sitting on. So you can see where it kind of like there's a big, I don't know, kind of holes, all kinds of stuff. You got the channel, then it just kind of comes back up and it kind of peters out right here. And I stopped there, you know, whatever. So we're kind of fishing this. I saw all them fish right back through here. So I don't know. We'll see. See if we catch us a couple more. I'd like to see, like I said, old Greenie catch one. He's been kind of, I've been putting these, you know, messing with these nano rods, but that one there been kind of just hanging out. I don't much care for that. All of them need to put in work. I'm sure it will at some point. Yeah, I like it when they come up and grab it like that. I mean, no monsters yet, but maybe at some point. Golly. But we got enough current here, you know, because we got the wind is blowing from that direction, so it's wanting to push the back of the boat around, but we got enough current today to where it's grabbing them paddles and it's keeping the boat straight somewhat. And like I said, the only thing I might do is just I might slide back a little bit further. But that's two fish just parked right here. And I bet if we sit here, we'll catch more. Oop, oop. Another one. All right, he's not near as big as what we've been catching, but he is another fish. It's a little channel cat, little channel kitty. He was all wrapped up, so he's not hooked very well. I think he's just, are you even hooked at all? Yeah, I didn't think, I was gonna say, he was just kind of wrapped up. Little old channel cat. I didn't want him in my boat anyway. All right, I'll send that piece of bait back down there. You got it, buddy? Oh, I think old Greenie got him a fish. Not a big one, but Greenie got him a fish. Yeah, little blue. Come on now. Little bitty dude, what are you doing? I know, what are you doing? Little dude. Well, I appreciate it. I guess it was a little uncalled for. I probably shouldn't have just had to slam you down in the water. Well, this is kind of fun. Okay, so we'll drift back a little bit. There was a fish right there that was moving around, but all right, so we should move back. I'm gonna float back just a little bit. Get just a little bit deeper. There's a fish right there. Good one too. That spot lock here. All right, well, we caught a few fish here. I want to run down and sit in front of that structure, put some fresh bait on, see if we can't get us anything significant. Which we started off pretty good here. And then it kind of went downhill. Now we just ended up with nothing but a bunch of little bites. Not a huge fan of that. Okay, so, well, you can kind of see the situation here. I just seen this. I was scanning down, and I seen some good fish kind of right on the bottom of this ledge here. Which I'm still seeing fish in the grass. So let me get some rods out. Because there's quite a few fish down there. I don't know, I mean, I've seen some okay ones, but I see kind of a lot of them right here. And obviously running small baits today because, well, that's what I got most of. I got two big ones, but I don't want to use them just yet. Because if I can hang on to them, yeah, there's fish down there on the bottom. But a lot of rock, a lot of structure down this bank. I figure if we kind of post up here, then we'll just kind of work this down. We'll just kind of work our way back. Fish as much as we can, maybe come across a good flathead. I don't know. There we go. And he come off. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a spin fishing, but I thought for sure he had it. Yeah, there's really no reason why he shouldn't have been hooked up, I guess, unless he was just a small one. Sitting there looking at the graph, trying to figure out where we need to go next. Yeah, I thought for sure he was hooked up. He wasn't a monster by no means, so either way, it don't bother me a whole lot, but still. Oh, gosh, dog. Okay. If he just stays hooked up, we'll be all right. God, looking back, I just see the rod was bowed over. I mean, he's not a monster. but it's another fish. Come on in here, buddy. Heck yeah. I like looking back and seeing a rod just bent over. Ain't nothing better than that. Except for possibly being, you know, 40, 50 pounder. That'd be even better. But they just covered in mud though. Getting a little bit cleaner. Well, I appreciate that, little buddy. Yeah, I definitely like that. There ain't nothing wrong with that view at all. Well, I guess we'll move on back, try to find us some more fishies. What was here is kind of left. So we'll just scan down this bank, see what we can see. There's a couple spots, a couple little cuts that have, like I said, got structure in it, so I definitely want to look at those. Maybe we can get up positioned up on that stiff. Took him a while to eat it. Not as good as the last one, but he'll work. Yeah, he'll work. Heck yeah, why couldn't that last one get hooked like that? Right through the top lip. So I got it figured, well, I don't know if I've got anything figured out, but what I want to do is, like, when I get a good takedown like that, just spot lock the boat. We may get another one, grab a hold of it. Heck yeah, I like these old suspended fish. I like them a lot. Thank you, buddy. That's just a super cool bite, no matter how you shake it. Oop, oop, does he got it? Does he got it? Yep, so far he's got it. We're coming over top of a piece of structure here, and this fish absolutely smacked it. I don't know if that's the same fish I saw swimming to the structure or not. Pretty stinking close though. Oh yeah, not a terrible fish. If I seen a fish swimming to the structure, this has to be him. Heck yeah, buddy. Don't throw my head off. Actually, it don't matter. I got, heck yeah. Well, hang on, buddy. I'm gonna get you squared away here in a minute. There we go. Yeah, I seen a fish. I don't know if it was this fish, but they were just coming over a piece of structure, and I seen a fish heading down to it. Or maybe it was heading down to my bait. I don't know. Would you quit? May have been heading down to the bait. I ain't real sure. Well, I didn't see that line wrapped around your tail, buddy. That could have hurt if it went the wrong way. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, like I said earlier, man, this is almost fun. These old fish. Let me get another piece of bait. Oop, oop. There we go. Okay, that's a good fish. Did he come off? No way. Oh my Lord. Golly, that was a good fish, y'all. Man, I don't know what else I gotta do different. I don't know what else I gotta do different. I really don't. Gosh, dog it. Well, we're just gonna keep going then. Oh man, he was right on top of that hole too. I don't know what else I gotta do. That fish was pulling drag. Oh man. Well, all right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. What a fun day. I mean, just an absolute fun day. You know, we caught a few decent fish, had a chance at a better decent fish, I think. I don't think he was a monster, but he was definitely a good fish, you know. That I think he was a slightly better fish than what we've been catching, but all in all, fun day, man. I love doing this now that I've done it more and more. It's just still something I'm learning to get better at. You know, of course, the whole suspending the spot lock thing, anybody, you know, you could figure that out. But it's just being able to keep the boat, like right now, like we're suspend drifting. And so we're kind of working with the current. The current's about a 0.6 mile an hour current. I got the boat going about 0.2, 0.3, so kind of cut the current in half. The only problem we're running into, which it actually wasn't too terrible today, is that wind is blowing up river, but we've got just enough current, you know, like I said, to help pull us down. So it wasn't terrible. We covered quite a bit of water. I think what I wanted to try this just to kind of get it out of my system, but I still think these fish, because the fish that we caught were muddy, and this is a very hard bottom. In between these two banks, it's a very hard bottom. So I don't think this was the right stretch. Now, coming into the hole we're just now coming out of, like I said, you know, we hit that good fish and a couple other fish, a few while we were kind of messing around, because I kept bouncing around that either side, the upper side of both upper sides of the hole, and you know, just little fish. But it's still a lot of fun. Like I said, fishing like this is a lot of fun, because when they hit it, when you get a good one that hits it, it is just absolute chaos real fast. But I wanted to get this out of my system fishing up here. I haven't fished here in years. And you know, it's a good spot at times, but it's not a spot that I've always ever found to be consistent. Biggest reason why I haven't come back and fished it in so long. I try to stick with areas that stay fairly consistent. I ain't gonna say they always do, but they stay more consistent than what we hit today. But gonna try something a little bit different tomorrow. Next trip, gonna try something a little bit different. The good thing about it is I caught enough bait this morning, which will help me out for tomorrow, so I just got to catch a little bit more bait, and then we're going to try something else tomorrow. Well, next video for y'all. But yeah, like I said, man, a lot of fun. You get a chance to do this. It's one of the easiest ways to fish. Not so much the drifting part, but this is one of the easiest ways to fish. You know, let me reel these up before I get hung up sitting there running my mouth. And you know, you can get out and do it. You know, you can do it from anything: kayak, little boat, big boat, doesn't matter. You can come out and just, you know, suspend a spot, suspend an area, work an area just suspending. And that's what I like about it. It's you can get very specific where you put your baits at without worrying about casting out and getting hung up and stuff like that. Like, so basically what we've come over, well, most part of what we come over was a bunch of big chunk rock, and you'll see you know, you seen when I got all 3 rods were hung up, but we were coming over some big chunk rock, and you know, I was hoping that something would be laying in there. But yeah, if you don't pay attention though, you'll get hung up every single rod. But yeah, so I guess I'm looking forward to the next trip. I hope you guys are too. But with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.